What's going on, guys? We are back and we are rocking and we are raving. We're here outside Preston police station. All right, there's a reason why we're here, but we're back on the track, guys. So don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be up and down the country in different cities, highlighting the corruption within the police force. So don't forget, like I said, to smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let's get on our journey, guys. We're here at Preston. The reason we're here today is because this police station has my phone, and it's had my phone for nearly 3 months. I'm going to be talking about what's happened. Let me give you a bit of a story and a bit of context to how they've got my phone and how they received it. All right, so me and UK Meet the Tyrants in Preston last 3 months ago, we went to a COVID site. We went to a COVID site to find out what was going on there. And as we entered the COVID site, a security guard gripped me, got me in a headlock and dragged me out and put his hands all over me and just really roughed me around a little. Now, whilst we was there, they was being aggressive. The security guards had been very rude. We stood our ground, and then the police turned up. The police arrived, and eventually they calmed the situation down, and then they said to us, right, you guys can go. We stood at the gates. It was a hot day, and UK Meet the Tyrants asked the security guard for a bottle of water, and we waited for the security guard to go and get us a bottle of water. As the security guard was coming back, the police officers walked over to us. They went on a mission, and yeah, they arrested us for being a nuisance on public property. Now, again, let's put into context what's happened. I got arrested, and UK Meet the Tyrants got arrested. We both got arrested for being a nuisance. I got handcuffed, UK Meet the Tyrants didn't. Now, I wasn't aggressive, wasn't swearing. I came in peace. Now, he put the handcuffs on, but he twisted my arm and my shoulder was popping out slowly, okay? Really hurt. And I said, look, you're gonna have to sort these handcuffs out. I'm not happy with this. Now, it was going over every single bump going, like they do, you know what they're like. We get to the police station. I told him as I was getting out of the van, I said, look, I need you to unrelease this handcuff. It's killing me. Just my right hand side or something. No. He dragged me handcuffed and he dragged me in, and I was in pain. I didn't try and show him I was in pain. It was very hard to not show it. It was really hurting. Anyway, we get into the holding cell. It's like a see-through cell. And I'm stood there again, still in handcuffs. Bearing in mind, I can't do anything. I weren't shouting, I weren't screaming. I was just in pain. I was just not showing him I was in pain. He pulls down his mask, says, sir, you're going to have to pull this down because my right hand's popping out. He weren't having it. He pulled his mask down and started laughing at me. Now, I've sent off a video footage for this, and obviously the freedom of information, and I will be receiving it. However, eventually, after 15-20 minutes in this holding cell, I'm in handcuffs still, in pain. My arm's absolutely popped out. I've gone over to the custody suite. I mean, I'm in pain like you wouldn't believe. I'm trying not to show this, man. I'm trying not to show it. The sergeant behind the desk says, right, he needs to go to the hospital. His arm's obviously popped out. So we quickly whizzed through all the check-in. They put me in a holding cell. They put me in a cell. I sat there in the cell in pain, my arms out of socket. And eventually the police officers came in. The doctor came in first of all and checked me. And they said, yeah, you need to go to hospital. The police then took me to hospital. My arms out of socket. Took me to Preston Hospital, and they wanted to handcuff me. They wanted to handcuff me. I said, look, you ain't handcuffing me. There's no way. You've already popped my shoulder out, bro. He said, let me handcuff the other hand. I said, no. So we agreed not to. Again, I weren't aggressive. We get into the hospital. They checked me over. They put my arm back in my socket. Eventually, we go back to the police station, and they hold me for 12 hours. Remember, this is for being a nuisance. The interview, at silly o'clock in the morning. Right, you're here for being a nuisance on public property or NHS property. I knew it weren't NHS property because the car park is public property, and NHS are obviously just borrowing it or whatever they're doing. But it's not NHS property at the end of the day. Now, I obviously asked about my phone. They said they're seizing the phones. I said, why? You've got it on camera to prove that I was there under NHS property. You've got your own CCTV footage. You've got me at the scene. If that's what you want to do before, why are you keeping my phone? They wouldn't allow it. They won't give me my phone back. This was 3 months ago. They've kept UK Meet the Tyrants equipment, also my phone. Now, obviously, my concern is why they're keeping it. They've got me banked. If that's what they're getting me done for, which is being on UK, being a nuisance on NHS property, why do they need my phone? Because they've got their cameras on there. They've got enough evidence. They don't need my phone. Anyway, so that's why we're here. I know it's a bit of a long story, but that's kind of what's happened. So yeah, we're here in Preston to find out where my phone is, to try and get it back, because I've had it for nearly 3 months now and still nothing. Anyway, guys, that is the top and bottom line. That's the story. All right, so we're here to get my phone back. Hopefully they will give me it. Hello, I'm here to pick up my phone. Pardon? Made an appointment? No, he took my phone. PC Riding took my phone about a month ago, maybe 3 months ago, 2 months ago, and I've not even been arrested for anything. He's just got my phone.
Not heard anything about it?
Nothing. He's
what's your name?
PC Riding. If he's here, I could do with speaking
about
to him.
1 month.
Pardon?
About a month ago.
Well, longer than that, about 2 months ago.
I'll just have a look on our ERP.
PC Riding it was, yeah, 1985 I think his collar number. Yeah. Thank you. All right, guys. So we're inside the police station here, as you can see. Preston police station. This is the entrance. Social distancing. Avoid contact with others by staying 1 or 2 meters away from people. All visitors must wear face masks. Any person using abusive or threatening words or behaviour towards any member of staff is liable for arrest or penalty notice up to £80. Now, I'm here to find out where my phone is, because this police station seized my phone about a few months ago, and we're waiting now for the colleague behind the desk to tell me when. She's obviously doing some inquiries. Hopefully I can get my phone back. It's probably not going to happen, but we'll see. We've got a police officer here, which I wanna chat with. Excuse me, mate. Hey, where's PC Riding at?
I'm not sure, mate. Why?
Well, he's got my phone and it's theft. I want it back.
Do you know his first name?
PC Riding, his name is.
Phone number?
1985.
What does it look like?
Black hair, snotty-nosed teenager.
1985?
Yeah, I think that's...
Something like that.
Yeah, PC Riding from this Nick. See, the thing is, 2 months...
What are you doing today, I know?
This is what I'm asking you. The thing is, 2 months ago, he took my phone, yeah, for being a nuisance.
The hospital?
Yeah.
Is that where the incident happened, the hospital?
No, it didn't happen at the hospital. It happened at the COVID site. But we ended up going to hospital because he popped my arm out of place. Yeah, so for imagine being a nuisance.
I'll go in and speak to him if it's him.
Seizing somebody's phone, you've got to have pretty good evidence, right? The idea is to take someone's phone to get evidence, right?
Part of the offence, yeah, you can see something I haven't seen a face. I don't know the job, but if it's him...
No, but for being a nuisance, what size of crime is that? I mean, you might as well be arresting me for not having my shoelaces done.
I don't know the job.
I know what you're saying, but bro, come on, like
If it's him, I'll send him out.
we definitely send him out.
Yeah.
All right. This is what we're dealing with. You know, I'm not having it. You know, they should be giving me my phone back now. They've had it for 3 months. And this is what we're dealing with right now. Any news, love, now?
Looking it up now, bear with me.
Is it collar number 1985? PC Ridings?
I think it's 1923.
1923. I said 1985, my bad. It's a flipping joke. You're not here to collect all, are you, mate? No. No, it seems like they don't want to give you your stuff back when they've got it. So, What?
Having a look for you. It's not that nobody wants to give it you back.
Are you going to give me it back today?
I'm just having a look where it's up to. You know that I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm not on about you. I'm on about the officer. Yeah, the officer don't want to give me it back. It's like being at school, confiscating stuff. Ah, it's ridiculous. Pardon? It's a mobile phone. It's an iPhone. iPhone 11 or 12. Police CCTV in operation. So they can film us, but we can't film them. Look at that. Look at that. Unbelievable.
Hasn't been marked for release on the system, so I'm just trying to get hold of him and have a word with him. I said it isn't ready for release yet. It's going for submissions.
What submission means?
For forensics on the phone.
Right.
And then there'll be a charging decision.
What's that mean?
They'll consider whether or not that's going to go to charge from that point. So at the moment, it can't go back to you.
So what is it? What is it? The pending? What's the pending case?
That's I've told you everything that he's told me. If you'd like to speak to him, you'll have to call 101. And that's
Is that PC riding?
yeah.
You've just spoke to him,
Yeah.
and he said what? Say that again.
I just told you. So he said the phone cannot be released at this stage. It's going for submission for evidence. So
Right, how long is this going to take?
well, I can't tell you.
Well, I got told when they took my phone that it could take no longer than 3 months, and they've nearly had it 3 months. So was that just lies?
Well, I can't comment.
Well, get your sergeant then. I need to speak to a sergeant. This isn't acceptable.
I've spoken to the officer that's dealing with
Yeah, the officer's not got the officer's not got the phone, has it? Or has it?
well, it's in our evidence related
Right, so-
property. What coming back to you today?
I need to speak to a sergeant on regards to what
I've spoken to the officer.
He-
You heard me speak to the officer.
the sergeant told me 3 months tops because of how lower the crime is. The sergeant when I got released, the one of the custody sergeant. I don't know the guy. I don't know his name. I've even put in for freedom of information and all this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and they won't give me the video footage.
Right.
Yeah, this is what I mean. It's all corrupt. Just get me my phone back. It's just disgusting.
Well, at the moment, that's what he said.
I would like to speak to a sergeant. Thank you.
The sergeant, that's the officer in the case.
Yeah, that officer in the case doesn't like me because I've made a fool out of him. So I would like to speak to a sergeant. Thank you.
Oh, hi there. It's the inquiry desk. You're right. I've got someone here by the name of Constable. I've spoken to the officer in the case who is PC riding 1923, who's asked me to explain to him he can't have his phone back yet because it's waiting to go for submissions and then pending the charging decision. He's not happy with that information and wants to speak to a sergeant. Thank you very much. Thanks, bye-bye. Take a seat, please.
Sergeant's coming, yeah?
The sergeant's going to try and get hold of someone.
Cool. Are you from the BBC?
No, I'm just freelance. Actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Did you-
I'm doing a video on. There's a new
Commissioner, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a new commissioner and a new plan, like crime.
Cool. Oh, is there?
Yeah, well, it's published in December, so.
So it's reasonably doing
So
it.
I'm sort of doing a few bits with him, so we can
Cool.
do a little video about what's in the plan, basically.
Oh, that's all right then, isn't it?
Yeah. it's
So,
quite
where
interesting.
do you get the permission to film?
Well, obviously, it's through him for anything like this.
Do you know him personally?
No, I mean, I was commissioned to do it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was commissioned to do this video.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. They asked me, they approached me and said, we've got this new plan we're publishing. Can you come and do a bit of filming to help us promote the plan to the public? So I've been sort of following him about as he's done
Like a day-to-day
various
thing.
things, you know, meeting businesses, visiting police stations, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. So he's on a bit of a sort of fact-finding mission
Is it?
kind of thing. Yeah.
Is it keen to make change?
Yeah, he's shaking things up, yeah.
In a good way?
Well, yeah, I mean, depending on your perspective. I mean, I don't know masses about it,
Mm.
but it's very much a case of, you know, targeting organised criminal gangs and that
Yeah.
kind of thing. And
What about the criminal gangs within the police force?
Well, that is...
No offence, there's a lot of it coming out.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be funny,
no,
but there's,
yeah.
you know, you sometimes pointing the camera the wrong way. I'm just saying.
No, I've seen Line of Duty, mate.
Yeah, it's bad. But so what does he think about that?
I don't know.
Or maybe question him on that. I'll get that in there.
I have no idea.
Get that in there, because I tell you, there's a lot of corruption going on in here, and I think it's because, you know, they know they've got the powers to do it. Look what Wayne Cousins, look at that situation. You know, look at and you're seeing police officers now doing it, you know, just abusing the powers. And I know you're there to promote what his narrative is, but it shouldn't be. It should be free. If you want my opinion, speak to people on the streets and people who have had it up to here with them. You know, it's not against these individuals, and it's not against the individual police officer. I think there's more corruption at the top, which is, you know, what do you think of these auditors who are going around highlighting the corruption? Have you seen this?
No.
They go around highlighting corruption, highlighting the news and what's going on within the police force and the wrongdoings which is happening, to let the public know, and it's all over the internet, all over the internet. You know, I think it's important to get the message out, not just their side.
Yeah.
You know, you sit there and you see these signs there, filming is strictly prohibited. Yeah, you see this?
Yeah.
But yet you're allowed to come in and film. How's that?
Well, I suppose only with permission.
See what I mean? It's when when it suits them. It's just not.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you work for the Constabulary or not?
Well, I'm technically freelance, but I've been filming. No, I'm afraid I don't know. Yeah.
So you kind of just do what the officer tells you to do, like you film whatever.
With this, it's just mostly it's getting what you'd call B-roll footage, which is just like, and then I'm going to be interviewing him at some point about what's in the plan, and you know.
Is it for an online video?
They want to use it for a number of things, I think, but certainly they'll be using it on So I guess we have so far I've just been. When we get into, I imagine
Background.
mission statement is who he is. I don't know. This is the first job I've ever done for Lancs Police, so I don't.
Is it?
I've done a few bits with him.